Good afternoon, everyone. We are in New York City, near Metropolitan Museum of Art and Central Park. Let's start our walk here and explore New York City. Happy Friday. Metropolitan Museum of Art. See a lot of tourists here, a lot of people visiting from out of state. One of the best museums, if not the best art museum in New York City. A lot of people by the entrance all the time, just sitting on the stairs or just browsing or going into the museum or leaving the museum. Hey, touring. Hey, Kamaji. No, not mixing with the tourists, just walking by. They don't allow to stream inside or take videos inside of the museum. We tried it once. They are very strict on that, so unfortunately we cannot go into the museum and stream from within, because that would be awesome, but they don't allow people stream or take videos or city limits. Hey, Sunset Blue. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome. These fountains, I don't know why they're not working today. It's not too cold, but it's beautiful fountains. This area was remodeled like a year ago, year and a half, and the fountains were added to the landscape. AJ Chulo, but I guess we need to wait for warmer weather. Lives of the Gods, Lives of the Gods, Divinity in Maya art. There's always special exhibits. The good thing about Metropolitan Museum of Art is that one ticket covers all the exhibits. Like if you go to, let's say, Museum of Natural History, you can get general admission ticket, but you will not be able to see special exhibits. The Metropolitan Museum, you can and you should. One ticket covers all. Also, it's still pay as you wish for residents of states of New York, I think, Connecticut and New Jersey, tri-state. For everybody else, it's $25 a ticket for an adult. Oh, look at that. See this beautiful decoration. No, I don't know, the rather pieces of art that are installed here. There was something else before, no? Let's take a look. Still there are. Hi, welcome, Brazil. That's nice. I know it's not real gold, but it does look awesome. Like real. What is this? The Facade Commission. This is the description. KMG, yes, they would not like filming. They don't want to give away free tours. Well, they have documentaries and everything, but definitely, for the most part, they're protecting their intellectual property, and generally speaking, if someone can see it online or anywhere else, they don't want to come to the museum, and they want people to come, of course. Darlene W. Welcome. Don't get in trouble at work. Thank you so much for listening. Noble Sweetness. Hey. Another exhibit, Fictions of Emancipation. Carper recast. Another fountain here. But unfortunately we cannot see how nice the fountain is, but we will when it gets warmer. This is Fifth Avenue, eastern edge of Central Park, east side of Central Park, so to speak. This is the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It's cold today. It feels cold. It's 44 degrees, but it's windy. It feels cold and not too pleasant to walk. But not too bad. Still winter. So for those who visit the museum, a little bit of a life hack. See this main entrance right there? All the tourists, everybody who's visiting and don't know about this entrance right here, they go through the main entrance, which creates a waste of time situation. This is all can be easily avoided if you simply enter through this door. It's as much of an entrance as that big one, but you can buy a ticket without a line, and you can enter the museum not from the center stage, but still you will enter the museum and be inside of the museum. So this one here, see, it says entrance 81st Street, members online tickets, but it's actually entrance for everyone. I was always entering through here, and no one says anything, as opposed to that one, which is on a busy day. There's a lot of people there, and then a lot of people to buy a ticket, and you know, this creates like huge crowd at the main entrance. Lane W is raining and windy. It's supposed to be raining in New York in a few hours, and it should continue raining into overnight hours too. So I'm trying to use this opportunity and show you New York City before the weather changes. This stretch of Fifth Avenue, also called the Museum Mile, because there are major museums located here in Fifth Avenue, and it's Guggenheim, and there's the Metropolitan Museum, and Museum of the City of New York, and El Barrio, and Smithsonian Museum. So yes, this one is the major one, probably, like size-wise, and Cooper Hewitt, of course, that Smithsonian Museum, one of the Smithsonian museums. Darlene W, you're welcome. Yeah, it will save a lot of time if you visiting, and why waste time waiting in line where you can just few steps to your left and you can just enter the museum real quick. Another thing is, they used to give you kind of like a metal badges, but now they give you a little sticker when you get a ticket. And on the way out, there are several kind of boards where people stick their unused or no longer needed stickers to that board so they don't litter. So hypothetically speaking, someone who's inside of the museum can exit through that basically main entrance door and grab a few of those and then, you know, repurpose them. It's like a little trick if you're really visiting and don't want to pay $25 ticket. You have to be careful, of course, you know, don't bring too much attention. They used to be looking for those metal badges on the steps of the museum, and if you find one, it's like your ticket. But right now, it's a sticker. Julio R. Good afternoon to you too. This is Fifth Avenue, and They don't use this terminology anymore, but every entrance to Central Park has some sort of a name. This one is Miners Gate, for example. But no one is using this gate terminology anymore. They just enter the park. This is 86th Street and 5th Avenue. Welcome everyone, and if you're new to our channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Mansion that is currently that's Ukrainian Institute. That's what it is. Ukrainian Institute, and you see Ukrainian flag on the fence, and these are all the mansions that used to be owned by the prominent New Yorkers at some point, but not currently, of course, because they all moved out of town. M79 Select bus is crossing 79th Street from east to west and back, and select meaning that you need a ticket, but actually not just a Metro card, but a ticket that you can get right there at the stop. If you put the Metro card in, you don't pay extra for that ticket because the Metro card pays for your commute, but it also makes less stops along the way, so it gets where you need to be going faster. They call them express buses as opposed to local buses, which is same route, but express is making less stops and moving faster. Ambassade de France. Oh, that's the French embassy, or consulate rather. They fix on that one. Yeah, it's also a beautiful building, but I guess they, time to fix it a little bit. East 78th Street. We are on 5th Avenue, and Central Park is to our right there. Oscar Contreras, shout out from PR. Is this where Lennon was murdered? Lennon was murdered at the Dakota building, which is on the west side on 72nd Street, on the opposite side of Central Park at 72nd Street. So we are on the eastern edge of the park, and Dakota is on the western, on Central Park West, but right there across the park. We cannot see it from here, but that would be over there somewhere. How's everybody doing this afternoon or evening? We will enter Central Park a little bit later. Central Park has a weird network coverage, so we want to make sure that we will be in the area that is better as far as the network coverage. We have different experiences with going through the park and streaming, so we'll make sure we're not going to go into the bad zone. Sinval, Passos, hi New York, hi Sinval. Hi NY. Good to see you. Okay, the lights. I think they did something to the traffic patterns, and it takes longer now to wait for the light than it took before. For some reason, it feels like it. This whole buildings here, of course, dormant service and everything. It's very, very expensive to live here. The weather today is, I think it's 44 degrees. It's a little windy, a little, but not too much. The weather is good for walking if you walk faster. Not too slow. If you walk slow, it's kind of like, yeah. But if you walk a little faster than that, you're good. This is 76th Street. See, doorman. I think the Frick collection is located on 70th Street, but right now they are remodeling that mansion, and they temporarily housing Frick collection at the Madison Avenue, not too far from here. Not a good museum, the Frick collection. Has nothing to do with the Fricks. It's a last name. Oh look, that's in French, and it's a French flag, and maybe they moved the Embassy of France or Consulate of France here, because that one is being remodeled. There is a possibility. 934. Yeah, that's Consulate General of France. Exactly. Well, it's nice to know. Yeah, that building is definitely being remodeled. And now we see European Union flag and French flag right here. And the blessings. Hey, Wolfgang Productions, good to see you. Hey, no. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday afternoon or early evening, soon to be, East 74th Street. "15 more street blocks to the southern edge of the park towards Central Park South. From here, we can see those towers of West 57th Street, and there, that's Columbus Circle.
The kitchen's actually good for kids.
Look at the door to the lines there, and the ornaments. These buildings are at least 100 years old, but when they were built, it's top of the line. How architecturally they look fantastic. Some of them are newer, of course, but some of them are still here.
Oh, I thought they were straight.
It's beautiful. Touring, can we go to the Central Park Zoo? If it's okay with you, please let me know. We would need a ticket for that. I don't think they will let me in without the ticket. Central Park Zoo has actually two zoos. One is a zoo for everyone, and one is a children's zoo. On Earth, hello, hello. East 73rd. This is Upper East Side Historic District according to the street signs, and it is Upper East Side. It's kind of like where it starts. Then it goes toward the eastern areas around here, which is to our left. Anything that is above 59th Street and east of Central Park, excuse me, 5th Avenue, between 59th and 96, I think, more or less, that's Upper East Side. And why? Cost of Central Park Zoo admission is about $20 US. We're crossing East 72nd, which is one of the major streets. East 72nd Street, going to the eastern edge of Manhattan. Right there. Ambrose, good to see you. Good afternoon. 5th Avenue and East 72nd. Let's walk a few blocks down there. Yeah, Free Collection is original Free Collection building is right there at the 70th Street. But currently the whole collection is being displayed at the other location, but the building itself, or the mansion rather, is beautiful. Oh, this is, what is this? Is it another building that's being renovated apparently? And a lot of buildings are new in Manhattan, so a lot of spaces where the buildings will be built here and there, everywhere. Not just in Manhattan, in Queens and Brooklyn, the Bronx, everywhere. Yeah, that's the Freak Collection original location, but currently it's closed because of the renovation work. It is a beautiful, beautiful mansion. It used to belong to one of the major industrial leaders of the industry at that time, and we're talking like 1860s, 1870s, and a little after that. It's a beautiful mansion that normally displays the Freak Collection, which is the art collection that was purchased by the owner of this mansion during his lifetime. And as you can see, hopefully soon it will reopen at this location again, because it definitely looks much more organic inside of this building rather than somewhere else. Hey, Rude Hunter. Good evening, Rude. RJ, hi. Ambrose, don't get notification on PC. I get them on Chromebook. Weird. YouTube's been a little bugging lately. Always, but lately something was happening. Always something's always happening. It's a lot of information they have to process, and it's getting bigger and bigger by the minute. I don't know how they manage to accommodate so much, and not just accommodate, but properly manage, and have to constantly update the software and update the features. But they do a fantastic job. They're just very strict on certain things, but I guess this is their right to do so. Let's enter Central Park when we can. The next entrance to our right. In the meantime, we're kind of looking southwest from here, and this is where those towers are at west of 7th Street, and Columbus Circle is there as well. Approaching 69th Street, about 9 blocks away from Central Park South. In front of us, we will enter the park right here. Let's walk in the park a little bit. Thank you for your likes. Don't forget your likes, please. And if you're new to our channel, please subscribe. Thank you all of our subscribers, supporters, members, and viewers. So you can see through Central Park pretty much. Not in the summer though, but now when the trees look like they look, you can see Central Park West from here and Central Park South. The Cultura RT, are you not feeling so well today, dear? You sound so tired. I'm feeling fantastic. I just don't want to scream into the microphone. Thank you for your concern, though. Where are you watching us from, the Cultura RT? Yeah, church bells. It's 4:03 in New York. And 100 people watching us. Welcome, welcome. Each like that you give us allows 10 more people to find our channel. So, thank you for your likes. And don't forget, you can share. And don't forget to subscribe if you know. I don't know how they build these towers. They can stand like that. But they actually do. This one is the thinnest one in front of us, the thinnest residential tower in the world as far as the height to width ratio, and they're very expensive. Nobles Witness, always love a walk through Central Park. Sometimes we walk from north to south, and sometimes we just walk a little bit. When the weather gets a little warmer, we'll walk from north to south or from south to north, and that is some walk, because even if you walk the straight line, let's say along Central Park West, it is 50 street blocks, which is 2.5 miles, which is what, 4 kilometers. And if you start going through the park, you start zigzagging back and forth, that's gonna be much longer. Ambrose, I keep selecting to receive YT notifications through Chrome, but my choice never saves, so no notifications from anyone. Weird. Notifications is something that should be automatic. Yeah, we all know it should be automatic, but it's not sometimes. And that's horrible. over 100 people watching us. It's 4 o'clock. People still at work. Those who are listening to us, thank you. Don't get in trouble at work. Ambrose, I'm probably doing something wrong. No, there's impossible to do something wrong with the notification settings. You just choose them, and that's it. Hey, Colleen.
Alright, I'll text you if I need you.
Central Park squirrels. The Cultura, you're doing a great job, but I know all the New York walkers, but you are my favorite. Thank you. Nastasia, hello.
Sounds like again, it sounds like I don't want to put words
You'll see Central Park West right in front of us. Tell WL if they say anything at work, I'll tell them I need to listen to your soothing voice to lower my stress. Ah, so, they will get a message that they're stressing you out. On Earth's Central Market. Sounds very familiar, Central Market. There's probably a supermarket with this name somewhere. Wondering why is the Great Lawn closed for the season? Because, I don't know, maybe they want to let the grass not to be disturbed, and they maybe don't want people to walk through snow or dirt or whatever the case may be in the winter. Hard to tell. Colleen, Loudesville. Welcome. It got cold outside. It's pretty cold. It's 44, but it's windy, so it feels a little colder. Welcome everyone. We are in Central Park. It's quiet, but not too bad, not too bad. A lot of people still. Not as many as on the weekend, but the weekend is coming. That's nice. Welcome, March 12th, the clock change. It's gonna stay light outside longer. Nice. Yeah, there was a Chinese version of Jingle Bells. Very cool. 362, hey, good to see you too. Brian Bell, hey. Good afternoon. This is the newest addition to this alley, and been here for maybe a year, maybe no longer than a year. A few women's rights pioneers. (118) watching. Let's hit that like. Thank you, Noble's Witness. Norman, good to see you. Hi, Norman. Trying to pay attention to the chat. Wolfgang, it's so nice making friends with you all. LOL. So we see Central Park South and Columbus Circle in the background. Trinity 62, wow, always a pleasure, Ellen Delilah. Trinity 62, thank you so much for your constant support. Thank you. Thank you so much, Trinity 62. Cat Fan 50, good afternoon. Norman, a big hug from me to you all on this happy Friday. KMG, Bobby Burns, they always serve haggis on Robert Burns night. Yes, that's Robert Burns, and that's Walter Scott. Thank you so much, Dream 62. And Shakespeare, it's right there. And Columbus, right there. But this is not Columbus Circle, it's just Statue of Columbus. But Columbus Circle is very close by right there. Norman, lovely, cool evening. Columbus is currently a very controversial person, due to certain historical facts that have been discovered lately. So, to the point where they have a fence around his statue right here to kind of preserve it from possible attempts to, deface it or do something to it. I know this fence would not protect much, but, better than nothing. Norman, I got more business cards and store ad posters today. So happy, congratulations. Ambrose, they turned Shakespeare around, but not the pedestal. You know, this is true. I was kind of looking at it. I usually you see, you know, they have a name the same way the statue is facing, but is that true? They actually turn him around because the name is definitely not what it's supposed to be. See, we know Shakespeare, and they even have a sign right there, but there should be pedestal. Pedestal should say who that is. They should usually have a name. Yes, they have a name right here. That's unusual that the description is on this side and the statue is facing the opposite. Erected by citizens of New York, April 23rd, 1864. 1864. The 300th anniversary of the birth of Shakespeare. 362, those super tall buildings freak me out. I'd never live in them. Yeah, those are, they swinging in the wind too. Like they designed to be flexible to sustain heavy winds and stuff like that. And sometimes if you live up there, you wake up and you can't see anything because you're in the middle of a cloud too. That's a description of Shakespeare's statue. So for those who have time and desires to learn or refresh their knowledge, there's a bunch of information. Yes, crazy. Birmingham, close up. Good evening. This is my second favorite channel on YouTube. I'll take that. Thank you. Flat Infinite Plane. Hello, Flat. Ambrose, yep. Your reason to face the opposite direction. Ah, look at that. There's no reason why they did it, right? It's hard to tell. I mean, I can understand, so more people can see the front of the statue, but it was probably too much of a moving to on the pedestal. Probably, perhaps they, I don't know, maybe they evaluated it and they didn't want to move it, not to damage it, or who knows. Or maybe they could only pay for half of the, you know, they only had 50% of the budget to turn the whole thing around, so they turned the statue. That is interesting. Fifth Avenue is right there. I'm a New Yorker and their streamers know more than me. These streamers know more than me. Wolfgang. Treating in Birmingham. Hi, that begs the question, what is your favorite channel? We're walking towards Central Park South. Welcome everyone, 150 people and counting. Thank you for your likes. thank you for being subscribed. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to give us a like. Please kindly do so. I mean likes, and subscribe to get updates on our channel, on our streams and videos. Hey Sebastian. Hello, nice fall greens to all the spring comes. Christian Hansen, hey, 44 minutes in. Sorry, we're watching. What the smart guy else said. Thank you for the smart guy. Merry weekend. Greetings, Central Park. Hey, Christian, good to see you. That's a nice view from here. Let's zoom out a little bit to get the whole like that. Parviz, Safi, hi. Karina, hey. Caroline Reeves, hello, have like. Hi Caroline. Kamaji, that view won't last long once the leaves come out on the trees. Yes, enjoy while it lasts, but right now, good thing about it is we can see everything from the bottom up. Plaza Hotel is right there in the center, right there. Pedicabs playing their music. We don't like pedicabs because YouTube don't like the music they play. I don't know why I love trees without leaves. Maybe because you love winter and that's your favorite season. Have you seen black squirrel? There are black squirrels too, right there. See? That's bunch of squirrels here, and they different too. Squirrels are different. Yeah, interesting. I was witness. Happy Friday to you, regular food. Hi, regular food. Treating my mother used to be president of the American Cancer Society. We always had our annual ball in the Plaza Hotel. Wow. Tiny Home Living magazine. Black squirrels never saw all white squirrel. Never saw all white squirrel. There's never saw all white squirrel, but gray, kind of burgundish, black, different. They look the same but different color. John Burke, hey. Christian got himself past salad as snack to watch you roam the wilds of Midtown. Let's continue. This is dairy. It used to be dairy, now it's a souvenir store. And it's a nice restored house. Dairy, visitor center, and gift shop. Let's browse in the park a little bit more. 170 something people watching us. Hey, welcome, welcome. We are live, and currently we are in Central Park in New York City. This is kind of like southern area of Central Park, very close to Central Park South, which is right there. Current temperature, I believe it's 43, 44 right now. Rain is coming, us. Oh, echo. Rain is coming. Yeah, this one is echoes pretty well. Right here, you can tell. It's supposed to be raining soon. You can add the name of the city next to the weather command, and it will give you the weather, current weather in that city. Like if you add New York City to the weather command, you will get the weather in New York City. And now we are directly in front of Central Park South. Sunny in Texas. 42. Oh, it's getting a little bit lower. Wind is 7 miles an hour. Not too bad. Humidity 55%. Yeah, 42.6 Celsius. And why? Let's get the likes up for L. Please hit the like button, and thank you. Yes, please hit the like button. No, pretty. Carina Center Park is a big park. It is huge. More people here. We're close to Central Park West and Central Park South intersection, which is right there by Columbus Circle. Majority of people enter the park around here, and therefore majority of people are always here. Regular Food, thank you so much for a super sticker. Thank you, Regular Food, for your support. Thank you so much. Now Central Park West. See those two towers? That's Columbus Circle. And to the right is Central Park West. Thank you so much, Regular Food, for your super sticker. That's a nice hill to climb. PL, great stream, all the best from Germany. Danke, danke. And guten Abend. Thank you for saying hi. Now we hear all kinds of languages around here too. Someone is playing up there as well. I can't see, but someone there with a saxophone. Oh yeah, that guy right there. Right there. Darlene, well fans, I have to get ready to head on home. Have a great evening. See you soon rather than later. Thank you, Darlene W. See you sooner rather than later. Get home safe. Christian, good jazz player. Kamaji, cool music.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think I just need to know.
We are approaching Columbus Circle. Let's just walk down there for a change instead of just walking straight out of the park. It's a quick zigzag, quick curve. Almost, hopefully soon, 200 people will be watching us. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your memberships, subscriptions, and donations. Someone had to autograph that because it's cool for everyone else to see. They will cover that at some point, but that's not the first time they're trying to remove the graffiti here, and not the last. Super romantic. Hey, Corvette girl. So we exiting at 7th Avenue. One avenue over there will be Broadway. And 8th, they kind of near each other there at Columbus Circle. We're on 7th Avenue. 436 in New York. Let's continue our walk. Horses. Plenty of them available, and not so many people want to pay $100 for a 30-minute ride, a 20-minute ride. One, two, three, four, five horses, 5 carriages available at the same time. We're on 7th Avenue, and this is Central Park South. Straight down the line, Times Square. You can even see that light right there. That's Times Square. We are on technically 59th Street, so 11th street blocks from here is Times Square. Across the street, Alvin Court Apartments. It's a beautiful building. What's there? What's up? Just still doing a live stream from last night to right now. How funny. No, but it feels like it, right? It's a beautiful building. Yeah. And this one is the thinnest residential tower in the world. If I think the ratio width to high is 1 to 87, I think. Ornate building, yes, right there. 200 people watching us, welcome. And why, gorgeous building. Old school lights, directionals to Christian. Noble, reminder, please hit that like button, everyone, thank you. Yeah, the lights are super slow. For the pedestrians, really. Finally. See, just a few details. Just a few details of this building. Look. Camji, wow. On sale, high. Touring, thumbs up. The whole building is like this. It's just our camera won't be able to zoom in, but the whole building from top to bottom is like that. And look. Pretty awesome. There's New York Athletic Club, or the New York Athletic Club of the City of New York, full name. Founded in 1927. Just a lady. Hello everyone. How did they do this? La. The 7th Avenue. Another beautiful building there at the corner of that brown building. Proceed, Carnegie Diner. And why? Wonder how many years were spent designing this building. If it's so beautiful outside, you can imagine how beautiful it is inside. (180 West 58th Street). Touring, you do a great job live stream. Thank you. Thank you, John. Jazz Lady, wow. Touring, I support you. Thank you. Alden Court Apartments. 1909, 1907, 1909. Is unique in the city, absolutely. And so it was finished in 1909, and now we are in 2023. So 114 years ago. This building has been finished and open. And Carnegie Hall is in front of us, but it's covered by the fake facade right now because it's been renovated. The actual walls of Carnegie Hall have been renovated, so they covered it with the fake image, and behind the image there are people actually working on beautifying Carnegie Hall. Which and what you see right now. Carnegie Diner is across the street right there. I guess they're getting ready for the performance tonight. They're setting up the fences. 1890. The original year of completion of the Carnegie Hall building is 1890. 132 years ago. This is Russian Tea Room. That's a famous restaurant, and you know, you probably heard about it. Pretty expensive, but classy. They have a menu. Fix it. Gimbal could not. Gimbal got hungry. Reading all this. Well, you can have lunch for $30 to $50. Not bad. So this is one of the spaces where I'm sure one of the new towers will be built. Right next to this tower, by the way, is called Steinway Tower. Steinway Tower because there's a Steinway piano store was originally and still originally there, but they raised the tower above the store level and named it Steinway as well. So this is one of the empty spaces where the new tower will be built soon, of course. It has a perfect space for it. Towers don't require a lot of space, they just grow up. This portion of 57th Street is called the Billionaire Road because, you know, the billionaires can afford units or apartments in towers like that. That one is the Central Park Tower. And this one is Steinway Tower. Or just Steinway. You're almost as old as I am. LOL. Morton Williams supermarket here. See, the old buildings are still there. And the future of the city, they will gradually be replaced by these guys. That's the way to go, apparently. Thompson Arcade open to the public. Let's see. There are several beautiful antique art and antique stores, galleries and stores. One is across the street there and one is around the corner. Arcade is open to the public. Let's see. Access to 57th Street, 7 a.m. to. Okay, so let's see. It's nice and warm and cozy. You know, this space used to be open to the public before the pandemic, and then it's reopened again. That's beautiful. Let's walk through it. Okie doke. That was pretty nice actually. Stylish Bunny, hello. One Jack. Very cozy place. Marcio, hello. So the Oliveira, hello L. I hope that well, who is good to be able to accompany you with your instructive tour. Hi Marcio and welcome, welcome. Oh, that's a nice piece of art across the street as well. Sort of origami dough and real doughs behind right there. So now we're on 56th Street. West 56th Street. Between 6th and 7th Avenue. Walking back towards 7th Avenue. Couple of nice restaurants here and there. This is 6.5 Avenue. This is the passage through the buildings. Instead of walking around the block, you can actually walk through. You could walk through here to 57th Street. And if you cross the street and walk through, because they have public access during the normal business hours, 8 a.m. to midnight, or beyond normal hours too. It's convenient. It's convenient because it saves you time. You don't have to walk around the big avenue, long avenue blocks. This is New York City Center. It is theater or group of theater in the same area, and the entrance is here behind us and outside on 55th Street. Welcome. I was so mad I left my phone home when I took Mick Jagger for a walk. I count my steps. New York City Center. On Earth. This is Midtown West. This is West 55th Street between 6th and 7th Avenue. New York City Center. That's their main entrance right here. Theaters. Just the lady is so shiny, neat, and clean. Let's see this. Cross here again and look at City Center from across the street. Stylish, I heard all this cheese shop is closing in Little Italy. Aleva, yeah, that sounds familiar, that name. Moving to New Jersey. New York City Center. 6.5 Avenue is pretty funny, right? 6.5. But it's in the middle of the block between 6th and 7th Avenue. So there are several blocks back to back that allow people to cross like we're doing right now. Now crossing from 55th to 54th without walking around the block. Very convenient. Welcome everyone, we are streaming live. Happy Friday. Oh, that's a side of the buildings that we cannot see from, from where we're walking every day the normal way. That's kind of like the back of the building. NY, your picture quality and details are amazing out. Thank you, NY, for your feedback. Thank you. And we're not done with 6.5 Avenue yet. We're crossing here and we walk through. That is the restaurant. For the most part, the space is taken by the restaurant, but at the same time, it's a public space. As well. See, and it's 1325 Avenue of the Americas, even though Avenue of the Americas is right there. By the way, that one is Ziegfeld Ballroom. It's a pretty famous theater in New York City. 6.5 Avenue from West 51st to 57. Thank you. Hey, Pastor Shop, good to see you. Stylish, my favorite restaurant on 6.5 Avenue, Grand Boucherie. Oh, this one. We're standing next to it. Right? Like en boucherie. Where is Carlisle located? I think it's not too far from here, but the Grand Boucherie, this is it. Beautiful. We're going to play our music over, just in case. It is heated right here, even though it is outside kind of, but still it's heated. It's beautiful, and indoor space is even more comfortable now. They have a piano. I'm sure they have live music. La Grande Boucherie. Nice ambience. Very cool, super. Hey Sally. Beautiful interior and exterior. Hey Robin, happy Friday. See you later, welcome. Happy cooking. Pastry chef, friend wine, Nova's Witness. Hello, thank you. Oh, you're doing good. This is nice. It's like you're in France, in Paris, for example. It is a French restaurant. So of course, we are on West 53rd and we are crossing 6.5 Avenue. We started at 57th Street, right, and it's going all the way to 51st. Now we're on 53rd. One Jack, I watch your YouTube channel, and this guy called Cash Tours, all the New York apartment rents, so save, and it's crazy. Yeah, rents are like off the hook, for sure. For sure. And wow, we'll have to try that one day. It looks great. Yes, absolutely. Highly recommend. Me too, actually. I don't know why I've never been there yet. Should try. Bring Delilah here and have a fancy schmancy meal. Why not? YOLO, like they say. So, you know, why not? Just those cars are too stuff for people costing. Stylish, you should take Delilah there. She will love it. Thank you. Anything you can recommend, since this is your favorite restaurant? Your feedback would be highly appreciated. Thank you. And is it better doing in the morning, lunch, or dinner hours? Looks very expensive and posh. Karina, yes. Leah, San Ciprian. Hello, Leah. Hi. Alright, we'll let them go. So we're standing here. Nah, we're not gonna let them go. I was here first. Urban Space. One of Urban Spaces. Basically collection of little restaurants under the same roof. We are in between 6th and 7th Avenue. 7th Avenue is right over there, 6th is behind us. We kind of walk crossing in the middle between the two avenues. 16.5 Avenue. Robin, so that time before the rain, yes, but it is going to rain probably soon. But we're still good. 5:05. Rabbit dancing on top of elephant's head. And rain a lot. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Karina, stylish, I like it. And Elle better take a girl. Delilah there or else. The shortest club is showing its power again. I got the message. Marcio, beautiful sculpture. And why? I know, right? Rabbit. Stylish, I like the Côte de Boeuf for 2 and Chateau brand for 2. Côte de Boeuf and Chateau. Thank you. And escargot. Oh. Sounds very, very awesome. Really, yes, we are. John, Bugs Bunny. You know what? Kind of, sort of. Wow, that's it. Before YouTube will detect it as a copyrighted music. Copyrighted whistle. Big belly. Radio City is in front of us on 6th Avenue, and we are on 51st. So, see, 6.5 Avenue can cross between 51st and 57th Street. Right through in the middle of the avenue block, which is pretty awesome. Some of these passages are open space and some are through the building, but either way, it's accessible and that's very convenient. Marcelloso Rabbits touring parade on March 17th. Yes, absolutely. St. Patrick's Day parade on March 17th. Happy upcoming St. Patrick's Day. That's the Michelangelo Hotel. What does escargot taste like? And please don't tell me snails. Snails? It's just a fancy name for the fancy snail. But BNP Paribas office building, that's the spacious first floor. Robin, I'll be wearing the green. These bigger ones have better texture actually. Thank you. Stylish, usually some type of green pastel. We're back on 7th Avenue and crossing 51st, which means we're a few blocks away from Times Square. Thank you for enjoying our Friday late afternoon, early evening walk. 200 plus people watching us. Thank you for your likes. Please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you're new to our channel, please subscribe and welcome. Thank you for all of your support, all of your time, all of your donations, memberships, subscriptions, and contributions. Wait, that was TGI Fridays, right? It was. Enter the corner now, it says retail restaurant space available. Oh, bye-bye TGI Fridays. More do triple distilled. The Bernardin is good too, or the Bernardine, or the Bernardin. Master L, will the New York St. Patrick's Day Parade be held this year? Yes, it will be. Will it cover? I certainly hope so. Certainly hope so. On Earth, yep. Please do it again. No. Why would I do it again? And then YouTube will flag me and say that I'm using copyrighted music. If you can recognize it, YouTube can recognize it too. You're very good at it. Scott Bridge. Fish I need a vinegar sauce. I know, Sky. I hope you feel better. Feel better. Again, delayed lights, but it's okay. We're used to it. Looking at the sky's getting darker and darker. That's Winter Garden Theater, but that's the back of it. The front is on a avenue ahead of us right there on Broadway. The Swiss chocolate company is has opened a few locations in Manhattan, and their chocolate is basically a huge pieces of chocolate with everything in it. Nice looking, very appetizing. Robin Brad's Bakery, best on earth. LOL, Jazz Lady, Stars Bunny. Barclays. Welcome everyone, we are live in New York City. We're approaching Times Square and the rain is approaching New York City. So we will see what's gonna happen when the rain starts, but until then, we're still live. This is Barclays. Feels in the air, it looks and feels that the rain is about to start. And when it starts, it hopefully will start light, but then it will intensify. According to the predictions of AccuWeather, that is 50% of the time misses the target, but 50% is a high probability. So, probably gonna rain a lot later today. Happy Friday, Norman. TGIF. Now you can clearly see Times Square and crowds. Back. We needed to play some music because, you know, sometimes we have to do it. Times Square crowds. We are entering Times Square area and it's a lot of people and the rain is about to start very soon. We're about to continue walking in a second. Okay, doke. Chris Sanders, hey, good to see you. Love that song. Thank you. Sounds okay. We're in Times Square. Let's go. It's getting slightly darker, but at the same time, it's getting really cloudy sky right up there above us. Very dark. It's getting darker. The sky is getting darker. That's the line to get Broadway tickets. Always. Drip. You should drive some MTA trains for your life. Good idea, but what about the network coverage? And also, people don't like when the camera is in their face sometimes. They don't like it. They don't. So, you know, one thing is on the street, the other thing is continuously on the train. So, kind of like creates a different situation. And the network will be inconsistent as well. But good idea. Kirk, what is Midtown? That's the area between 59th Street and 14th Street. I don't know your drip, but I'm just seeing you in chat. One Jack Wally, thank you so much for your support. Get a nice hot cup of coffee.
Can I be on the street?
Sure.
And we're on 46th and, what is this, 46th and 7th Avenue. We're in the middle of it all, literally. Like, this is the epicenter of what it means to be an American, right here. All right? Where you from, man?
Brooklyn.
Oh, you're from Brooklyn? Man, I'm thinking you like super tourist, man. All right, look, she wants to come. Oh,
Thank you. Where are you from?
No worries. Oh, where I'm from? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Well, originally from Atlanta, Georgia. I've been in the Bronx for like 6 years. June 19th will be 6 years.
Wow.
It's been fun, man. If you guys ever, how many views you got? You got a lot of views?
215
215?
currently. Yeah.
Damn. All right, so listen. If you guys,
What's your Instagram?
oh, my Instagram is at this is my name, I'm spelling, all right? At DRASONBYRD. All right, if you guys, if it's anybody that's watching this that's not from New York, if you have any doubts about coming here, especially if you're an artist, do it. I had those same doubts, now look at me.
Awesome.
Let me say one more thing.
Sure.
I need to share this.
Take your time.
When I came to this city, it might not look like I got a lot going on for myself, but I do. When I came to this city, I was homeless. I had a MacBook and a bunch of socks, all right? What I did, this was pre-pandemic. I don't know if you can do it post-pandemic, but I had a storage unit. I got off the plane from Georgia, put all my stuff in the storage unit, and luckily, it was a gym right across the street from the storage unit, and I would take showers at that gym, and I would work, and I would put that money together. So, long story short, if I could do that, someone that has money saved or loved ones that are supporting them, come to New York, follow your dreams. Even if you're not an artist, if you're in business or if you're in medicine or law, whatever.